Hey everybody, you guys, first one still is up. Hey, I just didn't eat lunch, so I'm just stuffing a couple of cookies in my mouth and gonna drink water. That should hold me until I can actually. Camp 2020, welcome back. What's up? What's up? Sadiq? Yeah, we need to wait to enter the cave of the shadow. Yes. I said that I did 9.1 for the 4-star Cap Marvel, and I was wondering if I do. I got it with 9.1 right. Wow, 800. And she went low. But let me finish this cookie right quick, and it's on. Have to jump back in that arena. Okay, cookie is demolished. I can just water while we're going. Team Katie, what's up? Kevin Womack, what is going on? Pedro, yes, I am. And let's switch the scene real quick here. And let's get started. Latest that I want to start Arena 130. Look here. Ooh, Marvel Insider. Good times. Yes, sir. Love that Marvel Insider. Claim those up. Yeah. Look at that. Love it. All right. That. Let me know how the sound is when I start playing. Let me know if the sync is okay. All that good stuff. So you guys can see 9.6 is where I'm at right now. We're just into day 2. So I'm in great shape to hit my target. Going here. Yeah, but sorry I'm late, guys. I had a doctor's appointment this morning, and I literally just got back here. It was about 1:15, so just about 15 minutes ago, and nothing serious. I have to switch my blood pressure medicine because I think I have been suffering the side effects. One of the side effects for that medication is a dry cough, and they tell you if you start seeing this side effect to contact your doctor immediately. I didn't know that. My sister had to look it up because she kept hearing me coughing, and she used to be on the same thing and had to be switched off as well. So needed to see me, check my A1C. That's, blood sugar. And excuse me, guys. Had to check my A1C and also do some other blood work just to make sure that nothing else is going on. So just got back. Ooh. Okay. Want to play like that. Bring it. About to see who the real Spidey is. And I think we know now. Will the real Stark Spidey please stand up? Your alley won today? Cool, cool. Miss Green is sleeping, it looks like. On my way in, checked on her and she's sleeping. She may wake up. Maybe she'll wake up and join us, but don't hold your breath. Sometimes when she gets off schedule, she'll be sleep for a while, but she might wake up. The thing is, she might wake up in like an hour or so, and stream will be pretty much over with at that point. Adil, I am not using a phone at all. I'm using an iPad, 2018. I think it's the 6th generation. But it's whatever the iPad, just regular, not the iPad Pro, that was released in 2018. So, all right, Pedro. Juan. I don't know why I put a W in your name like that. I'm just gonna chalk it up. It just being a long day. But Sean, what is up? Probably because I saw all them W's. Sean, Swan. And so it just came out as Juan. Don't ask. But what's up, man? Yes, I did 100% Labyrinth of Legends. I also 100%ed Variant. I've done all the content except for the recently released Act 6.1, and I've completed that one. I just have not explored it yet. And the funny thing is, I have the champions to do it. But I need to rank up a few more. But at the same time, I need prestige. So I'm kind of waiting. I'm going to buy the Awakening Gem with the Intel. Oops, sorry. If y'all heard that, that was me just banging the desk. Like a fool. But I'm going to buy the Awakening Gem and hope for a Mutant, Mystic, or Tech. If I get one of those, I can awaken either Havoc, Ghost, or Symbiote Supreme, and they will definitely be taken up to rank 5. If I don't get any one of those 3, then I have to make a decision on who I want to take up to rank 5 that's already ranked 4 and awakened and good for prestige. I'm looking at you, Ghost Rider. But it may not be Ghost Rider. It may also be OG Vision. We'll see if that happens. And I still want to take up Ghost to rank 4. She's ranked 3 right now. But it's a little patience. Waiting game. Ooh, surprise. Oh, not the lucky. Ooh, sir. Bring it, girl. All right. Stand over there. Got something for you. Ooh, Aeon Kong, what is up? Have not seen you in ages, man. I was just thinking about you too. I think I saw you somewhere. And I was like, man, what is he doing? Where is he? What's going on with him? But what's up, bro? Definitely, man. But you know, always, always good to see you. On this, I don't want to take my eyes off him because I can get easily wrecked by this guy here. See his PI compared to mine? And he has danger sense on me? Can't do it. Did you do it with a rank 5 star, or a rank 4? Oh, you're talking about 100%ing Labyrinth of Legends, rank 5 Starkey for all the fights except for a few. And for those, I used a rank 4 or less. You can find my first run on my channel. But I did not record my others, but I did record a few fights in there. For example, X23, I used a 4-star Void. Excuse me. A 550 Void. And that is on the channel. I also recorded my Starkey versus OG Spider-Man. I actually 2-shot that one, but I only recorded the second attempt. But you can see exactly how the first one went, because it went exactly like the second one. So there were a few fights like Guillotine. I had to rank 4 my Iceman to do that one. There was also Electro. I took in a 550 Gwenpool for that. I'd used Archangel for Magneto in there. Trying to remember if I used anybody else. Those are the ones that come to mind right now. Oh, you guys are gonna get silver rewards? Pretty cool. Alright. Wow. Y'all saw how late I dashed in? That's because I had to dash in twice. I told it to dash. He just stood there. And normally, I'll just block after that, because usually you don't want to dash in late. That's how you get intercepted and parried and all kind of fun stuff. You like my new animation on the video, Aeon Kong? Cool. Yeah, I worked at it, and I'm not done with the changes. I try to work on reviving or renewing some things, redoing some things on the weekend when I'm not streaming and I'm not, like on Sunday when I'm not doing any other arena. But sometimes they schedule the T4 Basic or the Alpha. It falls on that, so we'll see. But I have some more changes coming. Not just the layout, but also like maybe a new animation for the start. Because I went with something that was, pretty non-animated, generic. But I might change that up, new year. Been that way since the beginning. Might be nice to change it up a little bit. We'll see. Rolando, what is up? Welcome, welcome, man. Oh. Well, Morning Star. I fought fighting with Phoenix all wrong. Supposed to hit them heavies. Build up. Oh well. Too late now. You were in India for your mom's treatment. Hope she's doing okay. Much love, man. Gotta love mamas. My mama groans every time she hear me, because she know I am mama's boy. My mama. Sean says, I did one leg of Labyrinth of Legends a long time ago, but this was before we could rank 5 or 5 stars. I was wondering how different it is now with rank 5s and 6 stars. Well, I never did it with a rank 4, but it's easier. In fact, nowadays, the recommendation is to 100% Act 5 first. Then rank 5, a champion that's going to help you get through Labyrinth of Legends. You know, if you've already done 1, then, you know, if you're planning on doing it 100%, rank 5, someone that's going to be viable for 100% clear of Labyrinth of Legends. Then do variant 100%. Make any rank ups that you can after that. Then go into finishing off Labyrinth of Legends. So since you already have one path cleared, your next steps I would recommend is to 100% Act 5 if you haven't already. Rank 5, a Labyrinth of Legends viable champion for 100%, that is. And then go into variant and finish that off. Because variant has crazy good rewards, much better than Labyrinth of Legends until you get to the end, you know, and fully explore Labyrinth of Legends. So you can get variant done for about the cost of a lane, a path or two in Labyrinth of Legends, depending on your skill, but it's about a path or two, somewhere in between there. So that's a good one to do first before fully exploring Labyrinth of Legends. Then go through it to be in good shape. Raindrop, what is up? Raindrops keep falling on my head. ¿Cómo estás, amigo? What is up to you as well? However, I do not speak Espanol. No hable Espanol. So please speak only English. But glad to have you here. Oh, Hulk. Gotta pay attention, because that special 2 of Hulk's will wreck you. Jesus is most dangerous right here. With like little to no health, he does as much damage as he can. Ugly. Ugly. Avenger use? Cool, cool. Have you tried 6.1? Aeon Kong, you've been away for a while. Check the channel. I am releasing it one at a time. But yes, I completed 6.1. Got the offer at the end of 6.1 for 12,000 units. And made a video on it. I knew that punishing Corvus after Special 1 is tough, but last war I did exactly that, and that rank 4 Corvus knocked me out in 5-hit combo. Mine was a rank 4 Killmonger, and he was in Stun Mini. Yeah, you can punish his Special 1. When I'm in the groove, I do it. Otherwise, yeah, and no. Sean says I've 100%ed Act 5. 100% variant. Finished. Oh, okay. And you don't have an awakened Aegon, because I sure was about to tell you. If your Aegon is awakened, take him up to rank 5 and go on in there and finish off that Labyrinth of Legends. Aegon is king. In fact, if you want to save yourself some resources, you might want to just wait until you can get that Aegon awakened. But Starkey, of course, can do it. So can Blade. Blade will save you resources, but he is a little slower. So it depends on how fast you want to try and get it done. If you're like me and you don't like slow fights, then Blade might not work out for you. You definitely want to bring him. If you bring Starkey, you want to bring him along as well. Gwenpool, no. She can do it, but I wouldn't. A Hulk, Iceman. Iceman will help you out against that guillotine. And I've seen some people do some work with Hela, but out of the ones that you mentioned, Starkey, Blade, and Aegon, but you need Aegon to be awakened. Aegon is currently king of Labyrinth of Legends. Star-Lord was king. Aegon has dethroned him. So you might want to wait and awaken your Aegon, pump some 6 stones into him, and then use him to 100%. That's going to save you a lot. But I did it with Starkey. Okay. As rolling. Don, you did it with a rank for a Hulk. Are you talking about the initial completion? Because the first path, you can do that with pretty much anybody. 100%ing it, you might want to start looking at somebody else. Oh boy. His visibility. Come on out of that. So how is the sound? Is everything in sync? Because I know I was having some problems with my syncing. You know, the sounds versus the fighting and all of that good stuff. So let me know how it is. Ooh. What I get for not paying attention. Pay attention to this girl here before she start doing something crazy. Definitely love me some Moon Knight. One alliance and not trying for anything more. Yeah, we're not trying in a alliance war right now. For this season, we're just collecting rewards. During the off season, we'll probably go for wins just to get our multiplier back. But of course, in off season, so many people tank, so I'm probably not going to put up any videos or anything on it. I got a war video coming up now. Almost didn't want to post it, but I'm gonna. Had some technical difficulties. Still a little salty about it, but it is what it is. See? Are you beast? Huh? Not off cooldown yet. Hmm? Oh. Click science. Thought I had clicked mute. I was pretty sure all my guys are off cooldown now. Sean, how many units? That depends on your skill. Your skill level, who you're using. Hard to say. And how fast you're trying to complete it. Because you can do it with no units. If you build up your stash and just take your time, you don't need to use any units to get through it. But if you're trying to get it done real fast, the average is about 2,000 to 3,000 units per path. And again, that goes lower depending on who you're using and how fast you're trying to get it done. I got mine done in a week. And it took me 3,000 average per path. However, the reason it was high like that is because I wanted to heal up Starkey all the time because I don't like long fights. And when Starkey is above half health, crits a whole lot more. So the fights are over faster. So I kept using health potions. So yeah, it cost a bit more than it would have had I not done that. And if I went through one path, say every month or every couple of months, I wouldn't have used even that many units. So it just depends. Oh, look at now. Them bleeds. I would not mind awakening this. Okay. Water. Ah, good agua. All right, so I am going for the 4-star Nick Fury. Pretty sure I'll get him. I would be very, very surprised if I don't get him. My target, even though I think he's going to go between 12 and 13 million, I put my cutoff down there at 14 just in case some of you aim for my cutoff, which I never recommend anyone aim for cutoffs. But just in case you do not listen to me and aim for it, I always put my cutoffs higher than I think they're going to go. And then for me, I always go for overkill in the arena. So he's likely to go for, like I said, 12, 13, something like that. And I'm going to be putting up 15 or 16. I'll be very surprised if I don't get him. If I don't get him, well, I have a generic that I could use on him, and I'll go for him the second round. In the second round, I'll be putting up, if I don't get him for 15 or 16 the first round, oh man, it would be on. I'd be putting up like 18, 19 million second round, but yeah, he's not going to go that high. Down goes Korg, and the crowd goes wild. Ali will be pushing war in the off-season as well. Yeah. Get your multiplier up there. Alright. I do hate fighting with Symbiote Supreme in Alliance War. I mean, in a arena. Really do. And I'm fighting Iron Man Infinity War too. Ugh. It is passive armor ups that I can't nullify or anything like that. Yeah. Heard this long fight already. And I actually turned my suicides back on. I am running double suicides and it's still taking forever. Alright. Ooh-wee. Lord, willpower, rank 1 or 3. What is the difference if the ranges between one level and another are low? What is your opinion? At least 1 point. I always tell everybody at least put 1 point in willpower. If you are running suicides, maxing willpower is the thing to do. I have not done any in-depth calculation, but basically you're going to heal for more. And then with the, what is it? Recovery, mastery, you're going to be healing a little more as well on top of that. So it's well worth the points. But sometimes I'll decide to play around with my masteries and I'll put only 2 points in it. Even though I'm running suicides, I'll put 2 points in it and use that 1 point somewhere else that I'm wanting to try out. So it just depends. Mastery setups are fluid. They're not static. So you want to, I'm going to make a video on it, but you're going to want to make your mastery setups support the champions that you use the most for what you do. You know, so whatever champions you have, like for me, Corvus is my most used champion. I use him in Alliance Quest, Alliance War, and also for questing. And so he does extremely well with suicides. Therefore, I run suicides pretty much all the time. And since we're not trying to go really hard in Alliance War right now, it doesn't matter that it actually hurts some of my other guys, because still can get the job done. Alchemy, what's up? What's good? Guess what? What? I should have recorded my opening 3 basics, pulled an Aegon, Stark Spidey, and Sabretooth. Wow. Took Aegon to rank 4 and awakened him. That is beast mode, Alchemy. That is beast mode right there. That is nice. I'm not a huge fan of ramp up champions, but of the champions that ramp up, Aegon is definitely the best of the ramp up champions. And if I got an Aegon and awakened him, yeah, he'd be going all the way up to rank 5. He is good for Realm of Legends, Labyrinth of Legends, I think Road to the Labyrinth, and Act 6 so far, Chapter 1. So, yeah, that is awesome. Marvel Contest of Champions, what? This game spying on me? What's going on? But hello, and welcome to the stream. We are just doing a little fun arena grinding. Relaxing. I am going for Nick Fury, but I've already gotten almost all the milestones that I feel I need to actually get him from this arena. In fact, I should have all of it today by the end of, well, before I go to bed tonight, that is. And then I can look at the other arenas, start back in the 5-star feature, get as many milestones as I can in there, which I might be able to get all the milestones unless I just decide to relax and not do that. But I need to replenish my units, get more battle chips, so I'll probably be going for all the milestones there. So we'll see. Yeah, I'll bet you couldn't believe it, Alchemy. Man. Those are some thick pulls. All right. Yeah, you definitely should have recorded that. Had people hating me. I like fighting auto-evade champions with Korg. Let me show you why. With Miles Morales. Hold on, let me, yeah, look at this. Ah, unblockable and unstoppable. Look at it. Ah. Ah. I just feel like a bully. Every time he auto evades, I got the unstoppable. He doesn't have a high sig level, so but he goes unstoppable, unblockable so much. Not even sure if his sig level actually affects that. Need to look into that a little bit more. All right. Wee. That water in me. All right. Go in here. And I think I'm only going to go through my 5 stars then call it. So we'll see where I'm at after done all of my 5 stars. I need to get some food in me. Knockout. Nightcrawler has been knocked. Hey. Oh, and I missed that. So they were all new champions. That is sick, Alchemy. I won't mind pulling an Aegon. I think people will hate me, though. Woo! They'll hate me because I've been getting so many crazy good pulls. And I pulled Hulkbuster. Hey. Alright. Oh, come on. Gotta stop that pouncing thing, man. That is so freaking annoying. He'll do it right when you move. Ugh. But yeah, I just recently pulled so many nice champions, you know? I think the latest one that I pulled was Ghost. So yeah. If I pull Aegon as well, I think I'll have... Yeah, I'll have all of the top champions. Flip that real quick. So, all I'm gonna do about that. Let's move on. If you want to go over there. Oh. I didn't hear anything about my sound. Is everybody doing okay? Sound-wise? Video and sound is in sync? Or am I saying stuff that doesn't show up on the screen for minutes later? Had a really bad syncing problem on one of the streams. So I'm always asking now. Just in case. Watching my own stream back and everything looks, you know, I mean, there's a little lag, but not much. I think there's pretty much always a little bit, at least on my end. But ironically, a lot of you guys get a better sync than me. I'm watching it back. Okay, that's enough of that. Go to bed. Ah, that's what happened. That's what I thought. I can always tell when things get real quiet and I see my watcher count going down. I just go peek and look and see if anybody else, one of the big boys, is streaming. Sure enough, Dork Lessons streaming. It's all good. Probably check him out myself later. So that's the case. I'm gonna relax. Rest up my little back here. I did rank up Hood because I'm always using him now in the synergy with Ghost here. So I took him to rank 3. I had the rank 2 to 3 Mystic gem. And he was a prime candidate, and he's pretty good too. I actually used him even at rank 2 when the champion boss was there. I used him against the champion master mode because I had already, somebody gave me a shout and said, I would love to see you fight the champion with Hood. He's a pretty good counter. And I said, I think he might be as well. All the daggers and how many buffs champion likes to use. So I had already completed Uncollected or Epic or whatever they called it. Man, I love playing with Ghost. He is a lot of fun to play with. Sure. Bearded Ruckus, what is up? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for hanging out with me. Yeah, every time I look at that Ghost, I'm like, I gotta take her up to rank 4. I think I'll be in pain if I don't take her to rank 4. And I'm probably gonna take her to rank 4 before I go back into Act 6. Before I start 100%ing it, I want her up at least rank 4. Possibly rank 5. We'll see. I have a mutant rank 4 to 5 gem. Need prestige. Really want Havoc up there. But gotta awaken him. And not that many ways to awaken him, really, right now. Only got him in the arena the last round. I tried opening up his crystal. Didn't get him there. So, only chance I have anytime soon is to buy that awakening gem with intel and pull a mutant. If I do not pull a mutant champion, there's no telling when he's gonna be awakened. But I'll tell you this, if it wasn't for prestige, Havoc would be rank 5, and so would Ghost, both unawakened. I would take them both unawakened to rank 5 if it was not for the prestige that we need right now. Both of them are worthy. So is Symbiote Supreme. I take him up to rank 5 as well. Shall see what we shall see. Gotta wait to see what awakening gem I get. And who knows, they may offer some more awakening gem crystals. And I may actually try to pick one up for a reasonable price, and I have some YouTube money from you guys still left over. That'd be the only way that I could do it. Otherwise, gotta wait and see. I can dupe, at least I can dupe Ghost and Symbiote Supreme, or Sentinel. Sentinel would be a good option too, but at least I can dupe them. Havoc, I can't dupe him for a long while. So the only way I can get him awakened would be get that awakening gem for him. Just in case they like to try to act crazy. Sometimes the fights in arena, they'll give me a surprise, really tough match. I like to be ready. Throw Red Skull. You don't want to hit into his block. Don't want to push him to his special 2. Unless you're good at evading it. I'm not. Toasty! Yum. How's everybody doing? Ready for that weekend? Are you ready for summer? Are you ready for times? I know a lot of people don't like Red Skull, but at least for Arena, I love him. That's why I just took him to rank 3. Got power control and does damage when they just hit into his block. Oh, man. Very good for Arena. The AI doesn't want to act right. They don't want to throw their specials. Great. Silva, what's up? Good to see you, bro. How you doing? Chat, be quiet. Have me singing. I talk to myself because there is no I do. Is he a great Havoc? Yeah, he is because of the armor ups. Yep, I just read it. Very good counter. That's a good shout. I for some reason, because I don't play him all that much, that slipped my mind because I'm thinking of armor up champions like even Angela is a good one. Power drainers also are good against Havoc. But yeah, armor up champs are awesome for him. Yeah, it's so funny because I have the opposite problem than I used to have. It used to be that I could not get good champions to save my life. And so I had a ton of resources with nobody to use them on. Now it's the opposite. I've got some good champions, but the resources, they slow. I have so many good rank 4 worthy champions. I just don't have the resources to rank them up. I'd still take Gwenpool to rank 4. X23. I would take Red Skull to rank 4. Sabretooth. And of course, Havoc, Ghost, Symbiote Supreme. I'd take all of them to rank 4 if I just had a ton of resources right now. So quite a few of my guys I would. Spider-Gwen, I would take her up to rank 4. Probably I'm going to wait for the next level up and see who else I'm going to take up. I might take up a 4-star. Wasp is who I'm thinking of taking up as a 4-star for arena purposes, really. That's been used since last fall. Nice. Have resources but not pulling good champions. Yeah. It was me for a long while. I mean, folks used to tease me. I was in an alliance where folks had 3 and 4 rank 4s, and I had no rank 4s. I had no one that was rank 4 worthy. Then I finally pulled Archangel, who was definitely rank 4 worthy, right? Could not awaken him to save my life. Finally, I just took him up to rank 4 unawakened. For prestige. Still had better prestige than any of my other champions. Still gave me a nice little prestige bump, even unawakened at rank 4. The times. Months, what's up? You're sitting on a 5-star rank 3 ghost. You and me both, brother. It hurts, don't it? Itches. I'm gonna scratch that itch. Watch. Let me see. Voodoo and Aegon all awakened, but no resources to rank 4 any of them. Man, that's gonna be a pain. Yeah, see, Aeon Kong, guys, for you guys that don't know, Aeon Kong is one of my oldest, if not the oldest, supporter of my channel. He was there from the beginning, and we were in several alliances together. So he remembers what I'm talking about, where they used to tease me, and I could not get a good champion. So he can confirm all that I'm talking about because he was there as well. He had great champions. I still remember when you pulled that Mephisto, took him up to rank 4, and I'm sitting here just trying to get a good champion, can't get nobody. Oh yeah, those were the days. But yeah, Months, I feel you. Now here's the thing. I actually have the resources. I have a 4 to 5 mutant rank up gem. I have 10 T2 alphas. And of course, I have quite a few basics, T4 basics, and T1 alphas, and I can get more. I haven't bought any in the Glory store for a little bit. So I have enough resources to take up Ghost straight to rank 3, or Havoc, or Symbiote Supreme. They can go right up to rank 5. I mean, the 4 to 5, well, that depends. I can, if I were to take, say, Havoc up, then I would take him up to 4, use the 4 to 5 gem, then I'd be able to take someone else to rank 4, and I might have to wait a little bit to get the T2 alphas I need to take him to rank 5. But man, it itches when you have that much, you have the resources to do it. But we need a resource, we need a prestige, and I'm below the prestige that we want for the Alliance. Just barely. But we shifted focus from Alliance War to Alliance Quest. So suddenly, prestige mattered again. It didn't matter before. They upped the rewards and you know, came out with map 7 and all that. So I would have, without hesitation, taken up Ghost. As soon as I got her, I would have took her up. Havoc, I would have taken him up as well. But can't do it. We need prestige. And none of them are awakened right now. But I at least have a chance to awaken naturally Symbiote Supreme and Ghost. Havoc, on the other hand, nope. And I do love that Havoc. I would take him up to rank 5 unawakened. Same with Ghost. LaShalle, remember how I used my mutant gem on Omega? I think that was a curse. Oh man, Silver. My 5-star basic yesterday was kind to me. What's up, KT1? What's up? What's up? Good to see you back in the stream. Months says I'm leaning towards Aegon over the other two at the moment. If your Aegon is awakened, and I see that you said he is, and you need someone that's going to take you, save you resources, really, in Labyrinth of Legends, Realm of Legends, Act 6, Chapter 1, then Aegon is the person you want to rank up. Don't waste time. You pulled 5-star Emma Frost. Nice. She is. I love fighting with her. She is very fluid. Love it. But I don't have her as a 5-star. Only as a 4-star. And I haven't taken her to rank 5 yet. But I'm going to. If a level up event comes around again and I don't have any other viable rank ups, I may go ahead and I'd be very tempted to take Ghost up to rank 4 just because she'll be useful to me at rank 4. Useful at rank 3, but I wouldn't try taking her into any place at rank 4 right now. I mean rank 3. Rank 4, I would take her into Act 6. But satisfy my leveling itch, I might just take up a 4-star instead. You'll see, I might start getting T2 alphas from the Glory Store. I don't know. I might still stick to T4 basics. For me, T4 basics, that's, whew, love them. And T1 alphas. Anthony, what's up? What's up? Yeah. TGIF, for real. Lovely. Oh, KT, sending you a hug, brother. But you're getting that man hug. You know the one. All right, who else we got? Her? No. Nah. Who I wanna? Let's do that. Them dog is rolling. Do it like that. The mutant gem was a curse to keep. Glad it's gone. Yeah. Just imagine. I've got Havoc, who I want to take up. Bad. I had the T5 basics and the T2 alphas to take Havoc straight to rank 5 as a rank from rank 3, right? So I'm itching to take him up already, but he's not awakened. Then I get that offer and I pull a mutant rank up gem. I'm like, is this a sign? Am I supposed to take up my Havoc? And he's got killer prestige, but it does me no good if I can't awaken him. But we'll see. It may be a while. Maybe Kabam will offer a rank up gem, crystal, or a choose your own rank up gem they have in the past. Never know. And if they do, Havoc is absolutely going up. No question about it. If I get a mutant awakening gem, however I get it, it's going to Havoc. And I've got some Sig Stones to pump into him as well. I can probably get him close to 100 right away. But those right now are just dreams. Silva. Yep. Well, not anymore. And no, we didn't do the guns thing. I had access to them through certain friends of mine that I probably shouldn't have had, but it is what it is, where I grew up. But yeah, them knives, boy. And what movie was it? Was it Desperado? I forget, but there was a guy there who had like a vest full of them, and he was going up against folks with guns and taking them out. I was like, oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He brought a knife to a gunfight and was taking them out. He had mad props for me. But I can't remember which movie that was. Can't remember if it was Desperado. Was it New Jack City? One of those. It's been a while. Yeah, Anthony, I'm getting that awakening gem from the Intel store. Sure. That's the only thing that I have in my sights. And I think you're going to be able to get a total of like 5,700 Intel if you do 100% of everything plus the calendar. Ooh, okay. Don't let me. Oh yeah, just keep hitting me. But you're still gonna die. I might be able to get Awakening Gem and the T2 Alpha from the Intel store, but I'm not sure. But yeah, that Awakening Gem, absolutely. No way I couldn't get it. Gotta awaken somebody, and I'm hoping for one of 3 classes. Mutant, Mystic, or Tech. Mutant goes to Havoc. Mystic goes to Symbiote Supreme. Tech will go to Ghost. Although it'd be tempting to give it to Sentinel. But yeah, it would go to Ghost because I want Ghost at rank 5. And I can't, well, we need Prestige. So I can't take anybody up rank 5 that is not awakened. Heh. Yeah, Silver. Them days are long behind me, though. I'll tell you a story about those knives and why I stopped carrying them. So, picture this. I'm a inner city kid, used to, the Bronx and all that. Heightened sense of awareness. Very, very, it's hard for me to say, not paranoid, but let's just say my reactions were usually defensive and violent, okay? If you did something to startle me. And I was going for those knives if you startled me. Most of the time, I was okay because people, in New York, either they were my friends and they were messing with me and they knew already, so they would mess with me and run, or most of the people aren't going to do that. So I moved out to a place where people were very much laid back, right? And I was at my girlfriend's house, and we were watching some videos. I was in college. I was a freshman in college. And her cousin, I didn't know it at the time, but her cousin decided to scare us. He was older. And so he came and just banged on the door. Now, I'm in an area where it's like a picture from a horror movie. Lots of trees. There's, woodland areas nearby. So for me, from an inner city, It looks exactly like what I see on TV in these horror movies. Okay? So he starts banging on her back door. She freaks out, of course, which is why he did it, because she's really nervous. And when I see her freaking out like that, I, of course, go straight back, not that I ever really left mentally, to a New York frame of mind. And like I said, I had those knives always on me. So I pulled out my knives. Her cousin goes around, and I think he had a friend with him, and bangs on the front door. And what I did, I opened the door. I was not standing in front of it, okay? I opened the door, and of course he came in going boo, and I was already on him with my knives. Didn't know who he was, did not care. Scared my girl. I was out in an unfamiliar area. No. And I felt so bad afterwards. But that's actually not what got me to put my knives down. Now, my mom was always telling me, she was like, you're going to hurt somebody with those things. Just relax. You don't have to use those out here. Just relax. And I was just like, nah, I'm not trying to, you know, put away my protection or anything. But it wasn't until we were dating for a little while, and her father, we were in a store one time, and her father was being playful. And he saw me in the store, and he came up behind me and grabbed me. Now see, why he do that? Why you gonna do that? You just come up and grab me. I'm already extremely nervous with a heightened sense, okay? I'm in a store, so there's already people around me, and I'm not liking it because they're close by in the first place, and I can't watch them all. And he sneaks up and grabs me, going, ha! And of course, you know what happened, don't you? I was so embarrassed. After that, I never carried those knives again. That embarrassed me bad. I put them down. I was like, okay, maybe my mama is right. Never ever put them up. I think I have a few of them still somewhere in my closet. But nope, didn't carry them anymore after that. Billy D, what is up? Good to see you, bro. Welcome, welcome. It's the Lordy Show evening. Yeah, baby. You know what it is. Getting down to the wire here, right? And see, I'm going actually a little bit slower than I normally do off stream because, you know, I'm chatting, telling stories, and reading chat and all that, right? But about an hour and 12 minutes, and we're almost done with my 5-star. And I know from experience that my 550s take me about 20 minutes to go through. Sometimes 30 when it's on stream and I'm, you know, being chatty and trying to read chat and stuff like that. So, taking a pretty good time for being on stream, that is. I definitely need to eat. I may not run through my 5-stars. We'll see how I feel once I'm done with my 5-stars. I mean my 550s. Go out there and make myself a little lunch. Probably some ramen. And easy to make. Tastes good, even though it's not real ramen. Have any of you guys had real ramen before? I've had it only once. My sister treated me to real ramen, not those instant noodles that I'm always eating. It was so good. I could never look at them instant noodles the same again. Darn her. Alright. Guys here. But hope everybody is doing okay. Check line real quick here. Boss is open. Maybe I'll peek over there and see if I can't do a little damage to the boss. Unless they've already taken him down. Who knows how long it's been that message popped up. I didn't look to see. Sorry if I sound any bit congested. Sound congested because I am. Might actually be allergies. The pollen count down here crazy high a lot of times. I don't think high right now, but every year about this time might be it. One of the things the doctor today gave me allergy. Some I think I forget the name of it, but it's Claritin, generic form of Claritin. Listed out for me. D43, thanks for stopping by and dropping that like, my brother. Sorry I haven't been stopping by your streams. I haven't been doing a whole lot. Oh man, I need to make some more time. Really do. Because normally what I'll do is I'll watch you guys, I'll catch up on the streams that I've missed while I'm grinding. So like, you know, I grind this arena, and then since I'm going for a champion, I'm going with the 550s and the 440s, and while I'm doing that, I'll watch another stream. You know, I'll catch up on BG's stream from this morning. Normally I'm done with his stream this morning because I'll do a grind in the morning, and I watch him in the morning, and then I'll go through and watch other people's streams. But lately I have not been doing that. I've been watching anime with my sister, streaming myself. So, see. I will try. Anthony. And more people are outside and I'm allergic to BS. Crack it up right there. But yeah. And the funny thing is, so I'm from New York, right? Never suffered from any kind of allergies. No problems, right? Moved out to Michigan. No problems. Come down south. And I didn't even know what was happening. I just got really sick, and I'm not usually sick. So I go to the doctor. Doctor's asking me, do you have any allergies? I'm like, nope. And what he told me, I think after the second visit, because the second visit was around the same time of year, and he's like, you sure you don't have any allergies? And I think he gave me a test or something, because down here, the pollen count, it was record setting at that time. And so apparently, with the pollen count as high as it was, it got through my defenses and made me have an allergic reaction. So, yeah. High pollen count And I mean crazy high. Like I said, record-setting high. And only after I moved down here. Never had a problem any years before that. That's when I found out that a lot of people have that problem because of the extremely high pollen count down here. So around this time, what they usually tell you to do is just start taking Claritin or something like that to deal with it. My stubborn butt, I don't like medication. So that's usually not something that I do until, you know, I'm purely reactionary. And even then, I'm stubborn. Because my nose have been stuffed up and congested for a while. And when I went to the doctor today, it wasn't even for that. The doctor could see and hear and was like, okay, I'm going to prescribe you this and this. That should help you with that, clear up your thing. And I'm just like, oh, okay, thanks. Hadn't even mentioned it. Because that's not what I was there for. So yeah. Don't like medication, very stubborn. Ah, Billy D, allergic to fresh air. Yeah, it might be. And let me tell you, I went outside and there was this big giant ball of light in the sky. Almost made me run back inside. But nope, I braved it. It was warm and it made me sweat. It was amazing. Scary. Same time. All right, let's just take a peek. They probably got him down already. The boss don't stay open for long. Yep, 100% already down. It's all good. Continue what we were doing. I'll finish these off. I'll finish these off and then call it. A pollen count is always high? Yeah, exactly. Head Trip, what's up? I don't think I've ever seen you in the stream. If I have, I'm old. I forget things. But if this is the first time you're saying anything, welcome to the stream. And good to have you here. I'll read your comment in a moment. Sup, Lord. Who to rank? 5 Corvus or Stark Spidey? Both unduped. Ooh wee. That is a tough one. So both of them are rank 5 worthy. I actually have both of them at rank 5. Neither one of them needs to be awakened. However, I refuse to take either one of them up until I could awaken them. I actually used a generic on Corvus. So, he also has very good prestige. Now, if prestige is not a concern for you, the next thing you want to ask yourself is which one you like the most and what is it that you are trying to do. Now, given how much I use both of them, my answer would be Corvus. Corvus is a beast. AW, you know, Alliance War, Alliance Quest for questing is just insane. If you love to run suicides, Corvus hands down. Starkey, I like Starkey. You might be familiar with playing him. You might like playing with him. You may not. But he's also good. That's who I use to 100% Labyrinth of Legends. So I definitely love him. Those two are my favorite champions right now. So it's a hard choice, but I would give it to Corvus. I think Corvus will be more useful to you in more areas than Starkey. Yeah, I've lived in the South for 19 years. Pollen count is always high. Yeah. I've been down in the South now. Oh man. Has been a little bit. Just thinking. Um yeah. Been almost that long. I moved down here 95 in the middle of 95. So yeah, I've been down here for a while. And yeah, pollen count, man. So therefore, around this time, I should not be hard-headed and just go ahead and start taking it. You know, it's over the counter. What is that yellow thing? I've seen it too. It's very rare, I believe. Exactly. I mean, we laugh, but there actually have been days where I have not seen the sun. Now, I've gotten bad about it because for a while, I was walking every day. Every morning, I would basically, you know, have my prayers. I would do my devotions, have my breakfast. Sometimes I would go out before I had my breakfast, but part of my morning routine was always to go out and walk for about a mile. You know, not terribly long, just around my neighborhood. And the way that I went, you know, I would go one way to a certain point and then back because I had it calculated to be 1 mile. And I had, you know, a little step counter and all that good stuff. And I would do that pretty much every morning. On the weekends, and sometimes during the week as well, I would walk my mama because she needs to get out and walk as well, but she hasn't been able to do a lot of that like she used to. So, and then of course it got cold and just stopped walking a whole lot. But I'm about to start that up again. I walked today, and with no car, you know, anytime I go out anywhere, I gotta walk. You know, if we're gonna go, you know, if I need to go someplace, right, might go somewhere later on today. But anyway, I have to take public transportation because our car broke down, so we got no car, no money to fix it. So I have to walk to the bus, walk wherever I need to go, walk back. So I usually get in a few miles anytime I go out anywhere. No money to go take in like Uber or, you know, a taxi or anything like that. Rick, what's up? What's up? Lord of Thunder, what is up? I'm doing all right, man. Had a doctor's appointment. I was a little late to the stream because I was out all morning. Basically, I take, you know, blood pressure medicine, and I was suffering from some side effects, you know, a dry cough, and they wouldn't change my medication, of course, over the phone. They wanted to, you know, be seen. They wanted me to be seen, so I went in today for that. They switched me to another type. Then they did some blood work just to make sure it wasn't anything crazy. They checked my A1C as well. As she warned me, you know, my A1C has been good. I've been controlling it just fine with just lifestyle and diet. But she told me, she said, that A1C goes up because I haven't had to take any medication for it. That's your blood sugar level. You guys that don't know what A1C is for diabetes. But like if it goes up, that I'll give you 3 months to get it back down normally. And after that, put you on something. And she knows that's a threat because I hate medication. And I actually was able to get it down considerably. She actually was impressed. Told me that. She was like, wow. At the time, I had changed up my diet, and I was hitting the gym, not just, you know, a little walk. I hit the gym, was walking about 5 miles a day, plus working out on the other machines, you know, bench press and everything. I had a full body routine. I had lost about 30 pounds in less than 2 months. So yeah, they were impressed. And I would love to be doing that again, but without the car and with no money really to hit the gym like that, you have to do what you can do and just, you know, I'll just have to start walking again. May walk if it's a nice day out. Maybe I'll walk the mama. Titans, what's up? You know, dungeons. You need to do dungeons. I was gonna shoot you a message once I relaxed a little bit. I don't know. Are you up for any dungeons, Itans, later on today? Because I mean, I would do it now if you were available, but hungry. And I know my sister's probably gonna be awake around this time, and we'll watch something while I'm eating, and then Arena guys will probably be off cooldown by that time. I gotta fit it in. Yeah, we can hold off the hunger. All right. I got a cookie I can eat. I can hold it off. What I might do then, Itans, is I like to keep our dungeon running streams separate, and I know there's people that like to watch the dungeons that don't want to sit here watching me do Arena and chatting. So I'll end this stream and start a new one, and pop up the, you know, dungeon running with Itans, and start a new stream there, and then we can run through it. Hopefully not too long. I know our biggest, baddest guys are not going to be available, so it might not be such a great one. We don't have our best guys, or at least I don't have my best guys. Corvus will be on cooldown still. All right. Let me see. Lord of Thunder, same here. My A1C was 8.5. They put me on meds. On 3 months, got it to 5.8. Yeah, see, Lord of Thunder, my A1C, it was around, I don't remember what it was. It was over 7. All right. I think it was about 8. It was about 8. And they didn't put me on meds. I said, you know, I don't really want to do that. Let me see what I can do. And that's when I hit the gym and everything. And I got my A1C down below 5, I think was. That's how much of a difference just lifestyle makes. Because that's what diabetes is. You know, type 2, that is. It's a lifestyle diet disease. So you can control it with that as well. The problem is, of course, the longer you wait, more damage you do to yourself, and then after a while, you're gonna have to take more drastic measures. But so far, I've been able to control it with just diet, exercise. And even though it went up a little bit, because I stopped exercising, of course, and I started eating a little bit more than I used to, it's still below 7. We'll find out what it is, because they checked it today, but the results weren't in yet. So I'll find out they send it to me. The little medical portal that I have here. We'll see. These new cooldown times are annoying for dungeons. They absolutely are, Anthony. I hate them. Let's run 2 rounds with lower champions so we can get back to day 1 with the big dogs. Okay. Well, I have some big guys that we can use, but remember, I'm running suicides as well. So, yeah, we can go for a little bit and then just conclude and then do it again just to make it a little bit easier, I suppose. But I do still want to get it done as quick as possible. So I can go eat. In fact, what I'll do is I'll end the stream and I'll put on the water for my ramen. And I'll put in a little, some fish fillets maybe. And that'll take about 15 minutes. Ooh, ran into that. That'll take about 15 minutes. And then it'll need to sit there and cool down for a little bit too. So that'll be perfect. And then I'll start the stream up once I have all of that set up. Shouldn't take me more than like a few minutes. Yeah, exactly. We were knocking it out on day 1. And I honestly forgot, Itans. Otherwise, I would have hit you up. And I just noticed today that the dungeons were back and ready. And I was like, oh man. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna ask Itans. And I forgot. I had the doctor's appointment this morning. And I was like, okay, I'll just hit him up a little bit later. So yeah, we'll do that in a little bit here. Once I get through my 550s, not gonna be much longer. You've been busy as well? Okay. Yeah. I actually, because of the friendship bonus, I still have to run it with some other people, right? So, I ran it through with my sister. Got the friendship bonus from her. Then I ran it with my alternate account. That was fun. And I got the third one that I needed. And so I'm going to still have to go through it with somebody else. Probably from my alliance. And get that last friendship bonus. And then I got to do the random. Oh, I don't want to do the random. But when I do the random, I just go in with like the low-level champions. Because it doesn't matter. Just got to get through those 10 rooms. Oh, man. Woo! That's done. Knew you were gonna do that. Go to sleep. Yeah, Lord of Thunder. That A1C ain't no joke. One of my best friends, he also has it, and his, when he checked it, his was, I think, close to 10. They got him on meds ASAP. So he had it for a long while before he even realized it. So he's on some meds now, and he'll be on those meds for life. He's too far gone. Hey. Oh. I so want a Domino as a 5-star. Now, see, that's another thing. I can't give any definite on who I'm going to rank up next, right? Because so many different things can happen. So, like Domino. What if I get Domino and then Duper? If I do, I gotta take her up, rank 5. Can't wait for Havoc. So it really just depends. See, maybe my next 5-star opening. I may also, just for fun, start opening up these Cavalier crystals. Not many of them. I actually do not have a gambling problem at all. So I'm not about to blow all my units on those things. Last time I did that was when I was going for Gladiator Hulk. And, well, I didn't get him. Not even as a 3-star. Still on my channel. That taught me a good lesson. Now, these crystals are much better than those, but they're still not all that great. So, we shall see. Ah, Black Smoke, what's up? Kyle, what is happening? Been a while. Well, I've been missing in action. Yes, you have. How's it going with you, man? You see, I save my materials so when I get a good champ in that class, I can take them to R5 immediately. Well, you gotta have the resources to save them. That's good, Black. Always good. So, you guys didn't hear, we're about to end this stream and start another stream right away. All right, so if you guys will stick around, but I'm gonna finish up my 550s here. Got another round or two to go. Then I'm gonna end this stream. I'm gonna go put some food on real quick. It'll take me just a few minutes. Change the thumbnail, and then we're gonna run dungeons with Itans. Won't be that long. Our dungeon runs don't usually last too long. But that's what we're gonna do. And thanks to the new cooldowns, which are very, very annoying. I wish they would change them back. We won't have our big boys. I don't think my big boys have come off cooldown yet. They might have. Since we normally do day 1 and it's a little bit later, I don't remember what the cooldown is. But if I have my Corvus, oh, it's on. Little Scarlet Witch on Scarlet Witch action. Get sucking now. Keeping on. All is well. Cool, cool. What I likes to hear. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I want to restart my my tablet. Because I basically started streaming right when I got home. And my battery was down to 31%. So I have it plugged in right now. Hey, it's up to 54%. Should have used Killmonger against Thing. Oh well. It's all good. It's all right. And down goes the champion. And the crowd goes wild. Here we go with Buddy Cord. He can practice baiting his special one. What? Ah, get that first one. The next ones get me. Ah. Hit button me like. Got it. Sometimes I get it. Sometimes I don't. Y'all saw it here live. All right. Put him down. Y'all saw it. I did manage to evade it that second time. See, that's one of the good things about Arena. This is the time where you can practice stuff like that. If I get to practice trying to avoid his special one without duels. Oh. Woo. Oh yeah. Tough one, any. Boom. Had to wait for his little charge to go out. But not a bad score for this early. What you say? 12 million. 12.1 million. Not bad. So pretty much I'll do one more round of 5 stars tonight before I go to sleep. And I'll hit my 550s in this arena. Then after that, I'm not touching this arena. See, I'm always using Wasp when I use my 4-star Ghost. So I should just go ahead and take her on up. Look at this. The 330. Her PI is insane. Nuts. And she's fast in the arena. Look at this. A 330. And the fight's over. Yep. She will be my next 4-star to go up. Definitely, absolutely. And I get to practice with Ghost. Love it, love it. Yeah, I love using Wasp in Arena, Anthony. Why? Going up. I actually only started using her. I had her, right? And of course I took her to rank 3. I take all of my 4 stars to rank 3. And I didn't know about her combo and how much damage she actually did. I ranked her up to 3 and then just forgot about her. And when I got Ghost in the arena and took Ghost up and then learned about the synergy, I said, okay, let me start using her for the synergy. And then I saw how much damage. I was like, whoa, that is crazy good. All right. So I am going to end the stream right now, just for a few minutes. And I'm going to put some food on, change the thumbnail, change the title, come back, and me and Itans are going to run through some dungeons and get all of our milestones there. All right? So thank you all for coming. If you don't want to see the dungeons in a few minutes, I understand, but it's all good. Hope everybody's having a good day. Take care. And definitely have a blessed day. And I will be back in less than 5 minutes.